Thanks, honey. Good night.
No problem. Didn't even break a sweat. Just had sex. Didn't do me a damn bit of good, though. You know, as a culture, we focus on the wrong things. I mean, I know that's obvious. I mean, more people voted for American Idol than voted for president. People love that statistic. But you have to remember, it's easier to vote for American Idol. I mean, you just pick up the phone, and it's less scary. I mean, if you vote for the wrong singer, it's not likely to have the same devastating impact as electing the wrong president. Kelly Clarkson, she didn't take us into war in Iraq. Taylor Hicks, he did not boast about his drinking days as people were dying in New Orleans. Maybe Clay Aiken, he might have bombed North Korea. I mean, we might have dodged a bullet there. But for me, the real example of us not focusing on the right thing is this. Years ago, I'm not sure how many years ago now, I heard about this collider experiment that some physicists were planning. It's one of those experiments where they ram particles into one another at near the speed of light, and then they check to see what kinds of particles the collision releases. Now, some scientists warned that this collision might produce a theoretically predicted particle called a strangelet. And if this happened, these strangelets would devour any atoms they came into contact with, until eventually they devoured all the matter in the universe. Now, that's scary, right? Well, as I said, I heard about this, some years ago. So now here's what's really scary. I have no idea if they ever did that experiment. I mean, I forgot all about it until just recently. I mean, shouldn't that have gotten more coverage? I mean, the potential destruction of everything, including space and time. I mean, shouldn't it at least rate, a mention in the scroll at the bottom of the screen on CNN? And if they did do that experiment, shouldn't we all have been just glued to our TVs and radios? And if the strangelets didn't appear, shouldn't we have all run into the streets, cheering and hugging our neighbors? Maybe that did happen. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm the one who took his eye off the ball. But I do know that when some lunatic confessed to killing Jean Bonnet, despite the complete lack of any corroborating evidence, I was kept constantly updated on every minute and mundane development of that non-story. And I actively tried to avoid knowing any of it. So, if a subatomic equivalent of the flesh-eating virus that could cause the end of everything wants to get our attention, well, it better hope for a slow news day. All right, I'm just gonna check, see if there's anyone to talk to online. Thank God for iChat. Let's see. We got Lewis Black, I think, is out there. Lou!
Oh, Dave.
How are you?
I'm good.
So where are you? Where are you?
I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, at the Boston Comedy Festival.
That must be exciting.
It actually is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I think I've been to 2 comedy festivals with you.
Yes.
One where
alive.
Yes, one there was snow, and one was Montreal, and there was a tremendous amount of scotch imbibed, if I recall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
He didn't fool around.
No. Wow. And I have actually recently, I actually stopped drinking.
Wow.
I know, it's horrible.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
No, don't go. Yeah, I'm just,
It explains why you're not sleeping.
Yes, I know. Every time I close my eyes, I see a bottle of Macallan's. So,
Did you stop? That's good though. I understand it.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I mean, it'll save the marriage and all, but still, I don't know if it's worth it.
I was noticing last night the comics were standing around, and Kenny had quit drinking, and Gaz had quit drinking a while back, and there was three of us who were still drinking, but we had gone from either the vodka, Scotch route to red and white wine. So that was our, so that's the way we move. So everybody adjusts a little for age.
It's semi-retirement.
It is,
Yeah. And your liver is just going, oh no, I'm not buying this. This is a trick. This is some kind of trick. As soon as I let down my guard, the whiskey's coming back.
We noticed that in Montreal.
Oh Lord, yeah. Because that's at a comedy festival, you basically have hundreds of horribly dysfunctional people staying in the same hotel, who all want to get drunk and complain about the crowd.
Yes, and then complain about the industry and complain about each other, and which we actually didn't do because we were too busy having a good time.
Yeah, that's
we'd already at least reached that point where we were making what we considered to be enough of a living that it was fine. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yes,
I didn't. It wasn't another night that I had to worry about whether somebody was going to discover me.
Yeah, we could be comfortably condescending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this is since the Daily Show has to have changed your life, right?
Yeah, it did. It was the Daily Show in combo with the fact that I did, these like 5 specials for Comedy Central, and then Dave Attell and I became like poster boys for Comedy Central. So, whereas I was on the Daily Show, once a week for 2.5 minutes, then whenever they could, they threw my face or Dave's face. Dave did Insomnia, and then they sent us out on tour. And my driver, actually, is Frank Marino.
Yeah.
He's one of the best.
And he drove everybody. Like he drove Elvis, right?
He drove everybody. Jerry Lewis. Max Sennett.
Yeah. He drove a lot of big stars even after they were dead. You still took them on tour. Because the bus was booked and he wasn't giving a refund.
I'll tell him that. That's funny.
Well, I'm so glad I got a chance to talk to you, man.
Yeah.
And thanks for killing some time with me.
Oh yeah, no, that's whatever I can do to if I'm not going to have the bottle with you, I'll be the bottle.
Yeah, please. All right. Well, I better let you go. But thanks, Lou.
Oh, thanks a lot, Dave. And I look forward to seeing you at some point down the road.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot again, Lou, and I'll talk to you soon, right?
Okay, for sure. Give my love to the family.
I will. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So long.
That was nice. I think sounds like there's folks out in the yard. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna go out and check, see who's out there. Oh wow! Hey, Rilo, Kiley. Oh man, I haven't seen you guys in so long. So you stuck with the name. It's so good to see you guys. Thanks for, wow, this is such a delight. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, and Pierre. Hello. Good to see you. And thank you for being here. This is great. I'm gonna get out of here and enjoy it. I'll be right over here. Please.
And I promise
great. That was beautiful. Oh, and I guess, harp players get a bad rap for being a bunch of junkies, but that was really nice. That was really sweet. Thank you so much. That song made me feel, made me feel just sad enough to get some sleep. Thank you. You guys are the sweetest downers in the world. Thanks. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Bye. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, guys. Thanks a lot. Night.